the other one that has the initials YT, you're welcome to go over there on one of the other social media platforms, whichever one you would like to tune in on. So, hope everybody's having a fantastic week. It's already Wednesday. Whoop, whoop. If you're tuning in, as always, please let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you have any comments, then please leave a comment on one of the social media platforms, and we'll try to answer any questions you might have. Um, it will be just the lovely me tonight. My co-host Natasha could not make it this evening. She's got another commitment that she's got to get to. Oh, hello from Sweden! Yay! Glad you could tune in. Nice to see you. Yeah, my co-host Natasha will not be joining us this evening, and it's been a pretty busy week and could not get anybody scheduled to join me as a guest, but that's okay. This is kind of how everything started with just a little lonely me. So there you go. So Lassa, I'm glad you're able to tune in. I'm glad you're up late over in Sweden. Up. I see lots of people joining on Instagram. Thank you guys. If you're tuning in from one of the other platforms, YouTube or Twitter, then please leave a comment and let me know that you're able to see the broadcast. Okay, we're still working out a few technical issues, trying to improve the stream. Good news is today that we got our internet provider changed out and we have a much higher internet speed. So hopefully that will take care of some of the issues that we've been having. What? Oh, and let me know if you're able to hear the broadcast. Okay, we've worked out a lot of the video issues, but if there's any audio issues, then definitely let us know. Or if you see a lag between the audio and video, then let us know, and then we'll keep adjusting things. So yeah, it's middle of June. Hope everybody's summer is going good so far. If you can hear in the background, we have a lot of June bugs and cicadas making noise. So hey, it just goes to prove that it is summer and it is outdoors. The audio is so good that I can hear the hot tub jets. Hey, thank you, Retro Rob, for letting us know. So everything's coming through on Instagram. Okay, if you're tuning in on YouTube or Twitter, if you'll give us an idea of how that's broadcasting on those platforms, that would be appreciated. But yeah, it's summer. It's June. Have some big stuff coming up in about a month. In mid-July, I will be making a trip down to Miami, one of my favorite places to go visit. Have some modeling shoots set up that week. I will be going to Exotica. I don't know if you know what that is. It's kind of like a big trade show. Not necessarily for the porn industry, but I mean also for lingerie companies, bikini companies, anything kind of on the sexy cutting edge of things. So I'll be going to Exotica, and hopefully we'll be meeting lots of people in person that I've been chatting with, on social media platforms. Get to see some people live, and make some good contacts. And hey, you never know what might come out of it. So it will be exciting stuff. Oh, a thing that we will be doing. I'm sure if you've followed my social media posts, me and Natasha and Taylor, Aussiemusclebarbie, we were all three in issue number 9 of Bunny Cult magazine. So if you would like to get an autographed copy of that magazine from all three of us, then let me know. We're going to be putting together a signing party. Don't know exactly when or where or have all the details worked out right now, but we will be working on that. So it would be your chance to get a hard copy, paper copy of the magazine, and to get signatures from all three of us. So
If they bought one, they can take it there.
if you've already purchased a copy of the Benny Cult issue number 9, then yeah, if you are in the Miami area the week of Exotica, you're definitely welcome to come by, visit with us, and we would be glad to give you an autograph on the magazine or any other memorabilia you might have of us. And as always, if you go onto my website, thegiannalifestyle.com, you can check out the calendar of events, and it will give you the dates that I'll be there in Miami. So you'll be able to come by and see me in person. It would be great to be able to meet some of my fans in person. So I see a request to join. Yeah, can't add anybody to the Instagram feed right now, but thank you for being a big fan. I really appreciate that. But yeah, keep the questions coming. I can see lots of people rolling in and joining the Instagram broadcast, so thank you. If you're joining on Twitter or YouTube, then yeah, definitely let me know. So another person just roll in, getting lots of people. I guess everybody's getting their notifications that
Peter DeFazio.
you love your pool. Yes, I do. I love my pool and my spa. Even in the summertime, I like to sit in my spa, which kind of amuses everybody else in my household. I'm usually pretty cold natured, so even in the summertime, I'll sit in my spa. I've got more people tuning in. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for anybody that you would like to see on the show, then definitely leave some comments or send me a DM and let me know suggestions for who you might like to see on the show. I always look fantastic. Aw, thank you. I appreciate the comment. Something in Spanish I cannot read from here. Sorry. Yep, still got more people joining. More people, more people. Hey, we're getting lots of people rolling in tonight. That's good. Please leave comments. Let me know now how the broadcast is going. If you're able to view everything okay. The audio video quality is working. Streaming on multiple platforms sometimes causes interesting issues. But yeah, so the Bunny Cult came out, got Exotica coming up in about a month. What else is going on? That's like the two big things coming up in the next few weeks. Trying to, I can't, I don't know if y'all can tell on camera or not, but I'm trying to build up a little bit of a tan before I go down to Florida. And I think I overdid it in the tanning booth a couple days ago because I'm still a little pink in a couple of spots, but that's okay. I'll turn brown. I'll be a darker skinned blonde beauty in a few more days, probably about another week or so. Whoa, somebody put a whole big string of something. What? I'm sorry, what? I can understand what you're writing to me. Another word for BUTT?
Yes.
Ah, okay. If you hear me conversing with somebody off camera, that's my hubby, my IT guy, social media manager. He's helping me scroll through the comments, make sure I don't miss anything. If you put a comment out there in Spanish, he's also my interpreter. He helps me translate Spanish and other languages. So
It's installed on that big thing that says AAA.
a what?
It's installed right now, the script
No,
on Instagram.
no, it's scrolling just fine.
It's installed here.
Well, no, it's doing okay. It must be your screen that's frozen.
Got it. It really
Still getting more people joining. Oh my goodness, how many people do we have joining tonight? That's quite a few.
Oh, gosh.
But yes, it's been pretty interesting weather here in Texas the last few days. Pretty much the same time every evening we have storms rolling through, so it's been lots of fun.
Sunshine State.
What, the Sunshine
Are you
State?
in the Sunshine
Am I in the Sunshine State? Not right now. I will be there in about another month in mid July, the week that Exotica is scheduled there in Miami. It's like the week of the 12th through the 16th, something like that. Whatever that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is, that's in mid July. So yeah, if you're in Florida or close to the Miami area, then here's your chance to go to the show. You know, you can get a general admission ticket and can come join the fun. There'll be a lot of different companies there that will have booths. You know, your pretty typical trade show, but you'll see a lot of interesting people walking around. Let me tell you. So it'll be lots of fun.
nice flamingo.
Nice flamingo. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a big flamingo fan. Flamingos and mermaids are like my two favorite things. So Texas girl. I live in Texas. I am originally from Oklahoma, so but yeah, don't tell my family there's not a lot of difference between Oklahoma and Texas, but I am not a Texas Longhorn fan. I grew up being an OU Sooner fan, so I do enjoy the annual Red River rivalry football game when that happens in the fall. So yeah, that's always a fun time
Yeah,
for me.
two of the podcasts right here in Florida.
Went to Exotica. It was a lot of fun. Oh well, cool. Yeah, this will be my first time to Exotica, so I'm really excited about it. Word on the street is that the AVNs was not as big as it normally is. There was a lot of companies weren't really happy with the response that they got at AVN. So I think Exotica is really going to be the big trade show this year. And in fact, I think they had to move to a bigger venue because they didn't have room for everybody. And they were running out of booth space. So that's always a good sign if they're having to change to a larger venue. So I hope that means there's lots of people there and lots of fun going on. What, something weird just showed up on the camera? A phantom hand.
Just where you use this podcast when you're in Florida.
Yeah, so don't worry when I am in Florida. I hope to be able to do at least one live broadcast while I'm there, and depending on who I meet and who's in town and what everybody's schedule is going to be like, I may be able to pre-record two or three spa to be aired at a later date. I like to do them live. You know, I like the live interaction with people joining and having comments in the chat room. But hey, but it'll be cool. I'm hoping that me and my co-host Natasha, she should be there with us in Florida. So hopefully we'll get lots of guests with us in the spas. So it won't be just us two. We could have three, four, five. You never know. There'll be lots of CCs in the spa all at the same time. I know.
Maybe.
I know on the last podcast we did last week with Bestie Ginger. Hi, Jessica. I think we added up. We had what, a little over 14,000 CCs, all in the same podcast broadcast at the same time. So yeah, if we can get multiple people to join us while I'm there in Florida, we'll have to do a CC count and tell everybody what it. My goal is to get over 15K at least. I mean, come on, if we can get some pretty bestie babes, and we might even be able to blow 20K out of the water. But yeah, we will see. So yeah, keep the comments coming. Let us know what platform you're tuning in from. As far as I can tell right now, it looks like it's mainly on Instagram. But if you're over on one of the other ones, YouTube or Twitter, then yeah, let me know how the broadcast is going. It looks like it's going okay, and it looks like it's live, but
You gained a bunch of followers and it's going back up again. It paused. You had a slight pause.
so yeah, I can see some more people joining. Thank you for tuning in. I try to hit the same time slot every week, so if you're joining in tonight and this is your first time, then welcome. This podcast is normally scheduled every Wednesday evening at 8:30 Central Time here in the U.S. It may be adjusted slightly while I'm down in Florida, depending on what my schedule is going to be like. So it may be an hour, earlier than what it normally is. But yeah, it'll be hopefully pretty much around the same time. So ugh, if you see me kind of swatting around my head, we've got mosquitoes and stuff that want to join this podcast. Um, how and what do I do to make a movie with you? I don't know what type of movie you want to make. I don't do explicit videos, so I don't know that would be something we would have to discuss offline and not on a spotcast. But thank you for asking. Hmm. And if you do have any business inquiries, then you can send me an email to the Gianna Lifestyle at gmail.com. That is where I do all of my business emails, my business contacts. So yeah, if you want to send information there, then I'll be able to get back to you. If you send me direct messages or leave me comments, sometimes it gets lost on the social media post, and I don't want you to feel like you're being ignored. So yeah, the best way to get hold of me is to send me an email, and you can find that link on my social media platforms, or if you go to my website, thegiannalifestyle.com, there is a way to get to it from there. So you can contact me either way. And speaking of my website, there is a blog section where I'll put different things out there. There's the Gianna Girlfriend section where you can go find out information about some of my fellow bestie models, information about them, little bio, photos, and links to their social media platforms. So the newest one that's been added to that part of my website is Jessica, Bestie Ginger. So if you haven't checked out that section of my website for a while, then definitely go out and check out her and follow her on her social media platforms. Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. I try. Sometimes it's fun sitting in a spa and having the steam and everything, but hey, One thing it is relaxing, which is the whole point of being in a spa. Still have more people joining. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I try to keep every spa cast to approximately an hour or so. So yeah, if you're joining and you enjoy watching, then definitely tune in every week and tell your friends. So we can all have fun on the podcast together.
So when you go down to Miami, what your goal is to find new girls?
I'm sorry, what?
You're gonna find new girls when you're down in Miami.
Find new girls for what? Find new girls for my spa cast? Well, duh. Yeah, when I'm down in Miami, definitely will be trying to flesh out the guest list, hopefully for quite a few weeks in the future with some talent. Have a couple of people that are kind of tentative that may join me, before the trip down to Florida, but hopefully definitely will be able to join me while I'm down there. Um, how much would you charge me to take a shower with you and record a movie? Again, if you'll send me an email with kind of the specifics of what you want, then I'll be able to get back with you. I enjoy the enthusiasm, but I really cannot answer your questions live on air. I would have to kind of get more details and be able to give you a definitive answer at that point. Up, don't know if you can hear. We got a plane flying overhead. We're in the flight path of a couple of airports that are close by, so it never fails. Every evening during this time slot, there's always planes flying overhead. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can. Don't know if you can see the color of the bikini tonight. It's kind of a little bit of a lavender, a sparkly lavender. Yeah, I think it shows off the girls pretty good. So, oh, more people are joining. Thank you. Yeah, and if you see something kind of hovering over my head, we have up the audio quality. So now we do have a boom mic that's coming down. So hopefully that will improve the audio portion, help drown out a little bit of the spa noise and be able to pick up the voices better. So I could stare at those beautiful boobs all night. Aww. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Show little golden animal right up close now. Uh, oh, hey, we still got people joining. This is pretty good. We usually don't get all these.
Too bad she doesn't jump up and down. Watch the boom.
For one, the mic would kind of probably take a hit, and then the camera would go out of focus. Out of focus. I mean, believe it or not, the autofocus feature on a lot of video cameras and phone cameras, when the girls start moving around, it just like really makes the camera go wacky. So, do you Skype or FaceTime? I don't right now. I will be doing some more live things over on OnlyFans. We do have a kind of a Spacast after show in the works. So that'll be something that will be starting up in the next few weeks. I want to be able to do it when I have a guest on this show, and also have my usual co-host Natasha with me. So yeah, that'll be something where you'll be able to interact with us, on more of a one-on-one form versus just here on a general broadcast. But yeah, thanks for telling her. It's very much appreciated. Do I want the blue verification badge on Twitter?
You have one.
I think I already have something on Twitter, whatever their latest and greatest little blue check mark is, whatever that. Perfect. I'll join your OnlyFans tonight. Oh, thank you. Definitely curious as to my content. I would probably rate my OnlyFans content. It's probably not going to be as explicit as maybe what some of the other creators will put out on that platform, but it would definitely be something that you wouldn't be able to tune in on Instagram and see. So it will be pushing the envelope a little bit more. I try to keep everything sexy and classy. So think more on the lines of Playboy magazine versus maybe Hustler. I will show some things, but won't show everything. I believe that you don't have to give away everything for free. So there you go. Do you have any toys that I can get in the spa with me? Ooh, that might be kind of interesting. But do I have toys? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have toys that are fun to play with. Just don't have anything with me right now. Oh my gosh, we got so many comments rolling in. I'm trying not to miss any of them. Ooh, still have more people joining. So if you're tuning in, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're not on Instagram, if you'll please leave a message and let me know that you're tuning in. We're trying to gauge who's joining on which social media platform that we stream to, so we can make sure everybody that wants to tune in will be able to watch the broadcast live. After the live is over, of course, it will be pushed out onto my YouTube channel, the GiannaLifestyle.com. So if you're not able to tune in for the live broadcast, you can always watch the replay. And I would definitely appreciate that. I'm trying to up my followers and my watch time on YouTube. So I would appreciate it if you would go out there and like and comment and definitely watch the replays of the videos, so we can help boost my performance on YouTube. That would be greatly appreciated. And then, yeah, if you're only following me on one of my social media platforms, please follow me on all of them. I'm was going through a little bit of a lag as far as growth on Instagram and Twitter, but hey, things are definitely picking up. So please, please, please help me grow my numbers, so I will be able to offer you more content, more exclusive content, have more time to do this full time. Would definitely enjoy doing this. So I would really appreciate it if y'all would follow me. Hope to chat with you there. Oh, I'll be your OnlyFans tonight. Hope to chat with you there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll see what my schedule is tonight after the broadcast. I've got a couple of other things got to wrap up tonight after the spacast is over. But yeah, if I'm ever on my OnlyFans, then definitely please send me a message. Let me know that you're there. If you have any special little video requests, I can, please let me know what it is. And if it's something I'm able to do for you, then I would be happy to film something for you. But yeah, please check out not only my YouTube channel, I've been featured on other podcasts. I was on Lunamon's Mugs and Jugs. So if you're a big fan of me and the guests that I have on my spacast, then you'll definitely enjoy the people that she talks with and the content that's on her page. So definitely go over there and check her out. And I've also been on a podcast with Uncle John, Serious and Silliness. He has 3 different channels over on YouTube, so go check out his content. He has a bodybuilding channel, a guy talk channel, and then he has his Outcast channel. So depending on the topic, he'll throw it out there on one of his YouTube channels. So trying to get him to be a guest on my Spacast. So not only do I have, Bestie Babes, then I'll have other people on here too. So he's a great guy. He's been very helpful, with me and getting some of my fellow Bestie Babes on one of his podcasts. So yeah, definitely go check out his page, and hopefully he will be on my show coming up very soon. My Twitter is blah 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 blah. Love if we could follow each other. Okay, yeah, follow my Twitter, and then I'll try to get over there and check out your page. So, I'm sorry, what? Oh, and also somebody else to mention. Um, Joe has his MSM broadcast he does over on Instagram. He does it 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the afternoons. I believe it's usually at 3 Eastern time here in the US. So if you're able to go check out his broadcast, he has had me and about 3 or 4 of my fellow busty models on his show. And then he's also into the bodybuilding and that type of stuff. So yeah, great guy, funny guy. So go check out his.
Must be Ginger. Not this Friday, next Friday.
Oh, and I just got reminded that Busty Ginger Jessica, she will be coming up on Joe's show, not this Friday, 2 days from now, but a week from this Friday. So next Friday she'll be on his show. So definitely tune in and check out Busty Ginger. Very sweet girl. So it should be interesting to see what her and Joe have to discuss. It might get to be lots of fun. Yeah, keep the comments coming. And as I mentioned before, there will be a Spacast after party that will be starting soon. So don't really know what the format will be or when that will be coming online, but it'll definitely be coming up in the next week or two. So if you're a big fan of the Spacast, then you'll definitely want to check out the after party on OnlyFans. So it's one of the few platforms that I do charge a subscription fee on for right now. So if you want to see something more exclusive, then you'll have to join my OnlyFans and check that out. Looks like somebody's phone number or something. You may not want to be. You probably don't want to be putting stuff like that in a live chat room. Just saying. But, and it's not like I could call you right now anyway. So, but thank you for sharing your info. I have had a few people mention WhatsApp. I don't really have one running right now. I have a personal one that I've used before for some business stuff, but I don't have a Gianna one up and running yet, but when I do, that will be another link that I can provide. So yeah, if I know that's kind of
All your links should be
a
listed.
popular app that probably more overseas than maybe here in the U.S. But yeah, if and when that's up and running, I will let you know, and I will add all that information to my website. So my website is kind of a place where I update things more frequently than I might on some of the other social media platforms. So yeah, still getting more people rolling in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying the background in my spacast. I try to put something interesting behind me. I think we've got the flamingos and a few seashells behind me tonight. And if you see right behind me, you can see the Spacast logo, the trademark, my Spacast trademark. So yeah, I guess that is kind of another thing that we've done in the last week or so. We have trademarked the name Spacast. So so that can be mine and mine exclusively. So no one else can use it. You're a goddess. Oh, thank you, James Kirk. I appreciate it. My goodness, more and more people. We're really getting lots of good followers tonight. I'm hoping y'all are enjoying the broadcast. Oh my goodness. Yay. Lots of new followers. And please leave comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We try to make it a time zone where I can get a lot of people tuning in. I know I've had people tuning in from South America, Central America, here in the U.S., Canada, Mexico. I do get a few followers overseas. I know it's pretty early in the morning over there for y'all. So my Australian friends, Aussiemusclebarbie. I know it's what about midday for you tomorrow on Thursday. So hello, and I hope you're having a good day. And oh, Aussie Muscle Barbie Taylor should be one of the ones that will be with me down in Florida. So look for her to be
Live.
on one of my spa casts and
All Caribbean
a
spa.
live impromptu video on Instagram. You never know what trouble we might get into. More and more people, yay! Names I haven't seen before. So yeah, hopefully we're getting lots of new followers tonight. That would be awesome. Hi, beautiful. Oh, well, hello. Thank you. Such a nice compliment. I haven't seen Crazy Hawk. I haven't. If you joined, I didn't see your name. If you're watching, send me a little comment so I know you're tuning in. And I know Loss is tuning in. I think he's over on YouTube, so hopefully he's still enjoying the broadcast. But yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from. If this is your first time watching the show, if there's
Your
any
favorite music.
any guests that you want to see on the show. I know some of the comments we had on a previous podcast. People were throwing out ideas. For different outfits or costumes, or that they would like to see in an upcoming photo shoot. Jessica Rabbit, Supergirl. And different stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I always appreciate different ideas. What else? Ooh, more people. It is busy in here tonight. Everybody's liking the Spacast. Hmm. The what? Jump up and down?
Head.
I don't really wash my head, but I'm trying to make sure that the babysitter hasn't moved around since I can. I've got some side dude. You know, sparkly, sparkly bikinis. Okay. All right. I don't want to hit my head on the boom mic and cause an audio disturbance. All right. Oh my gosh, we have lighting and some other things set up here in the spa, so you're actually able to see me after dark. But unfortunately, the lights attract a lot of bugs. So if you see some unidentified flying object go by, then yeah, it's probably a moth or a June bug. I don't know if y'all have this many June bugs in other parts of the country, but oh my gosh, they're horrible there. Here in Texas this summer, they are awful. All sorts of June bugs. I did see somebody post a photo online, and it was somebody that I guess just moved to Texas. I don't know, and then they had taken a photo of one of the little shells, the skins after the June bug sheds its skin. You'll find these little shells stuck on the side of a tree or on the ground or whatever. And then this guy taking a photo of it, he's like, "What is this?" And everybody's like, "It's a June bug. Welcome to Texas." So yeah, it was pretty funny. I think aren't June bugs like start out as grub worms? I think, and then they grow up and become June bugs. I think that's what I was reading online. So yeah, it was kind of funny. But yeah, if you want to see all sorts of bugs, then yeah, Texas this summer is the time to come see them. So more and more people joining. Yay! Appreciate it. So we are all, oh my gosh, we're already 40 minutes into the broadcast. So we got about 20 minutes left before we'll sign off for this week. So if you're tuning in late, um, I usually have my co-host Natasha with me, Russian Barbie. She was not able to make tonight's broadcast, but I believe she will be with me next week. So definitely tune in at the same time next week, and I will have my co-host Natasha with me, and hopefully we'll have a guest scheduled. I usually try to get somebody on here every week, so we'll see what happens between now and next Wednesday. I will usually put something out on social media 2-3 days ahead of time. So if I have a guest, then you'll know who it is. I also update the calendar feature on my website, thejournalifestyle.com. You can go check that out and see not only the dates for Spacast and upcoming guests, but if I have any events scheduled, I will put that on there. And a big thing that will be coming up next month, mid-July, I will be in the Miami, Florida area. I have some modeling work coming up, and I will also be attending Exotica there at the Miami Airport Convention Center. So if you're able to be in Miami that week, then hey, come by, check out the trade show, meet people. They've got a lot of exciting stuff lined up. I know they've got different people that will be doing different performances. They'll have
Tony Leon.
booths with a lot of different companies there. Hey, Tony, hello. I think they have a dungeon this year. But I was looking on their website trying to see some of the stuff that was. They have some type of dungeon. They have some type of
Party.
vlogging exhibition. I mean that they do have some interesting things scheduled. Trying to think some of the performers I saw. There was some type of male stripping group. I remember seeing that one, and I know that I remember seeing like two or three different female performers. I think there was like some type of DJ or something. I don't know. It's pretty much a big party, and stuff not only happens there, during the night there at the trade show. I'm sure there's other stuff going on in town at some of the clubs and restaurants and hotels and stuff. So yeah, it should be a pretty exciting time. Already got all my travel and everything booked, and I'm all ready to go. So just trying to get all tanned up and toned up and ready to go. No one joined. Okay. If that's your screen name, that's an interesting screen name. Some other people joined. Hey, we're still getting some late viewers to this podcast. But yeah, it's every week, same time slot. We're trying to stream to multiple platforms, so not only here, not only here on Instagram, but we'll try to do YouTube and Twitter. So if Twitter doesn't get a lot of response, then we may pare it down and only do YouTube and Instagram. So we'll have to see. I don't have as many followers on Twitter as I do some of the other social media platforms. So if you wanted to keep streaming to Twitter, then here's your chance to speak up and say something and let us know if you're watching it on Twitter. When I've been looking at the analytics, it hasn't been very many viewers on Twitter. So to make it a little bit easier to stream, then we may cut out that platform. But YouTube has been growing, so definitely watch it on YouTube. Watch the replays of this week and some of the prior weeks. You can catch up on anything that's happened on prior episodes of Spacast. Kind of treat it as your new favorite reality show. And catch up on all the conversations that we have. You never know what topics that we'll discuss depending on who my guest might be any given week. I know me and Natasha, russianbrbi, we get into some pretty silly conversations. Last week's show with Busty Ginger, Jessica, I mean, we were talking about, what was it? Boob shaped like pastries or cupcakes or something. Those would be pretty big cupcakes if they were modeled off of one of our boobs. Same size as one of our boobs. So hey,
20,000 calorie cupcakes.
True, 20,000 calorie cupcakes. So that would be a really big cupcake. That would definitely be something you'd have to share with your friends. But yeah, we've had pretty interesting conversations. Usually when we have the guest on, it'll be like, what are your social media platform links? How did you get started in modeling? That type of thing. Oh, good morning, babe. Well, thank you for tuning in. It must be morning there for you, so good morning. But yeah, you never know what we might discuss on one of this podcast. It varies, but it will always have one common theme. We will always talk about boobs. So there you go, which I'm sure is the number one reason that you tune into Spacast. So yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from. You know that the chat room has slowed down a little bit, so now's your chance to jump in, leave me a comment, ask me a question, offer suggestions for what you might want to see on one of the upcoming weeks of Spacast, who you might want to see, as far as guests coming up, and I will do my best to get them on the show. If you're following somebody in one of their social media platforms and you think they would make a good guest, then hey, let them know. Let them know about my Spacast. Have them check out my Spacast, and if they want to be a guest, then have them contact me, and we will schedule a time and get them on the show. So that is not an issue. I try to keep the broadcasts live, but if there's a time zone difference or scheduling conflict and it can't be on a Wednesday in the normal time slot, then we can definitely work something out and get a pre-recorded spotcast and then broadcast it and put it out there on the platform. So that won't be an issue. It's about time to wrap up on Instagram. We've almost met the 1 hour time slot on Instagram. So thank you everybody for tuning in this week. Appreciate everybody watching the Spacast. It will be the same time next week, 8:30 p.m. Central Time here in the U.S. So put it on your calendar. You can watch it live on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And then if you want to go back and watch it at a later date, then definitely tune in on my YouTube channel, The Gianna Lifestyle. All of the videos are saved out there, and you can watch it as many times as you want to. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Tune in next week. And Natasha, love you, babe. See you next week. Good night, everybody. And if you're tuning in on YouTube or Twitter, it should still be a live broadcast. So definitely leave me a message. You might check out the StreamYard and see if it's still running okay. Saying something about can't post comments. So I don't know what that is all about. Some destinations won't get comments, is what it's saying in the StreamYard chat room. But yeah, hopefully you're still up and running and live on YouTube and Twitter. Have a few more minutes before we'll end the broadcast here. Check out StreamYard and see if the chat room is working right. Something about can't post comments. Because there was one comment that came in at the very beginning, and that's all that's out there. So yeah, please bear with us as we work through some technical issues. When we are streaming across multiple platforms, we never know what fun we might have from week to week. Ugh, bugs. Hello from Ohio, All Points West. Hello. Yay, you're tuning in on YouTube. So it looks like the YouTube feed is still up and running good. If you're tuning in on Twitter, let me know. We're not sure how well that's broadcasting over on Twitter, so definitely leave us a comment either here on the live broadcast or a comment on the video later when it gets pushed out to the platform. So yeah, let us know how everything is going. We're trying to improve the podcast every week. We've got a couple of new cameras. We're trying out a new boom mic tonight, so hopefully everything is coming in loud and clear. We got lights up, which is good because you can see me. It's also bad because it attracts bugs, but yeah, but that's okay. Looking as amazing as ever. Aw, thank you. You're so kind. I try. I've been trying to get a little bit darker, a little bit tanned up and toned up for the big upcoming trade show in Miami next month. Mid-July will be Exotica. I've heard it's a fun show. Uh-oh, it's saying something about can't post comments again. So yeah, that should be lots of fun. It's doing the same message again. Can't post comments. If you're trying to leave a message, I'll try to get to it as quickly as I can. It's not playing nice. Oh, Miami, that would, yes. Miami is fun. I've been able to go down there a couple of times. I had a trip planned right before COVID hit, and that kind of put everything on hold for a little bit. And then I made one trip there to Fort Lauderdale, and some of the COVID restrictions were still in place. So there was a lot of places that they weren't open, or they didn't have everything up and running. I mean, I can remember the hotel that we were staying at. They still didn't have room service or cleaning every day and all that kind of stuff. So all of that should be gone, and Miami should be a swinging place next month. So it should be lots of fun. I've already been told that those 3 days of Exotica, I'll probably be getting little sleep and I'll be running on caffeine. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, if you're tuning in for the first time this week, this is Gianna's Spacast. I will broadcast live every Wednesday evening, 8:30 p.m. Central Time here in the U.S. I usually have my co-host Natasha, russianbrbi, with me. She couldn't make this week's broadcast, but she's usually with me, and we try to have a guest scheduled if we can. Haven't been there. The Clevelander Hotel was fun. Yes, I have heard the Clevelander is a lot of fun. I cannot remember the name of the hotel that we're staying at. I can't remember which one it is, but it's supposed to be one of the fun ones. I'll have to check out that one on a different trip. I do want to get down to South Beach and check out some of the restaurants and clubs and stuff while I'm there. So yeah, we'll see what it's like. Ugh. Really, June bugs? We've got a few more minutes left, and then we'll be wrapping up the broadcast on here. So yeah, keep the comments running. Let me know how you like the format. Check out my website, thejohnlifestyle.com. You'll see all of the events that I have scheduled, all the upcoming dates for Spacast, and any guests that will be on the show. And if there's any other events that I have planned, any public events where you'll be able to come and see me and get autographs. If you've tuned in late, me and Natasha, russianbrbi, and Taylor, Aussiemusclebarbie, all three of us were in the Bunny Cult magazine. I'm sure you've seen all of us putting, social media posts about the magazine. So definitely go check out the magazine. You can get a digital copy, you can get a paper copy, or you can get both. And we are planning a autograph party, a signing party sometime soon. Got to work out the details when all three of us can be here together. And yeah, if you get a paper copy of the magazine, then definitely come by the signing party, and you'll be able to get it autographed by all three of us. So that would be something fun for y'all. Who do you think you'll run into while you're there? I know there's some other people scheduled to be there the same week that I'll be there. I believe Natasha, Russian Barbie, Taylor, Aussiemusclebarbie are going to be there for Exotica and some other stuff that's going on that week. And yeah, I don't know who else might be there. I've kind of put some feelers out on social media, people that I chit chat with and follow to see who's going to be in town that week. But hey, if you're going to be there, let me know, and I will get you scheduled for this podcast. All right, guys, I think we've pretty much reached our 1 hour time here on YouTube and Twitter. So gonna wrap it up for the week. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. When we go off live, we will push this video out onto YouTube. So if you would please watch the video, comment, like the video. I'm trying to get my watch hours up on YouTube, so I will get recommended on their algorithm. So yeah, any issue with audio, video being synced? Slight issue. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're still working out a few technical things, and we had upped our internet speed, hoping that would take care of part of the latency issue, but looks like it hasn't resolved all of it. But hey, we will continue to work on that. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next week at the same time for Gianna's podcast. Good night, everybody.